Hello, welcome to MOC Talks. My name is Mihail, and I would like also to remember that the main page, the main channel, it's the MOC membership. And today at MOC Talks, this is a video which will be uploaded, yes, for MOC Talks. We will talk about why most of the corporative world will completely die, okay? And I will explain the reasons why this will happen very quickly, rapidly, due to the false understanding of how the business are working. And the most important thing is these companies will not able to drive the shareholder prices higher due to the unavailability of the expertise people that basically tried to help them to sustain their environments, okay, in many various ways. But the most important thing is that these companies are failing to adopt to the new reality and to the new way of working, okay? Because the world is changing, the industries is changing, the behaviors of the people are changing. We have seen with the COVID how the things are changed. And still, I really understand, yes, why this is happening, because there's managers and people, directors that are sitting for 20, 25 years, and basically for them, nothing have changed. Their salaries are huge, their bonuses are huge. So yes, they're pressing all the rest of departments to ramp up without having a clear destination. And first of all, the reason is why, because the expertise is being lost really quickly. Expertise, okay, is being lost. Also, it's not documented. And even if it is documented, it is not able to be understood by the people that are, let's say, relieving them. Let's say the relievers, okay. I don't know if it's proper syntax. Okay, the relievers that will continue, they will not be able to read the documentations because there is no time available, and also there's no person available, and also they do not have the expertise, the same expertise that the previous people had. Moreover, all the things has a accumulative let's say enforcement of the downtrend of a company, and that's why the shareholder price are not able to lift up, because the decisions that has been made, it is completely wrong. It is for sure really affected by the sales of the companies that applied that strategy, believing, yes, by doing these things, okay, we'll reach that things. But most important thing is that when you expand your, let's say, influence to the sectors that you are not able to keep up, you do not have the expertise, you do not have the knowledge, this is a huge risk that the business is being taken. So the risks are increasing. And not only the risk of the investment is high at that moment, but it's also the risk which has been related with the assets itself, okay, which it has operational risks as well, risks through operation, risk also, what kind of risk we can have? We can have operation, we can have asset risk, we can have maintenance risk, okay, maintenance risk. All the risks are exposures, okay, and what we are doing, we are having, let's say, people that has been working for some years or maybe some, let's say, time frame, and we discard them, okay? We simply threw them away. So all that people before was managing all that risks. Okay, now you don't have it. Them. Now you have, as it calls, the AI. But the AI model will have only the ability to identify, yes, these risks, to look on them and refer to you, okay? And this AI, yes, will trigger probably a message. How this message will be written and how this message will be understood, it is really crucial fact, because as we said, you do not have this expertise, okay? You have reduced these people, you still have to manage the risk, but this risk you have given, let's say, to AI, or it can be another department. Okay, it can be another department of people that remained, let's say, in one organization or another organization. So all the trees that previous people was managing here, it has been transferred to this one and the workloads. And these people here will start to complain that we do not have time, we do not have effort, we do not have, let's say, the availability. Not because they are not knowing how to manage this risk, but because for them this load is unnecessary and they do not like to sustain this load. But previously what happened, these people here had created a bad, let's say, picture for these people that we have here, okay? So that's why probably as the management target them, eliminate them. But these people here doesn't understand that if you eliminate your opponents or whatsoever, let's say colleagues, as they used to say, you have these responsibilities in yourself, okay? So that's why I thinking that these people really do not understand how the things are working, not in, let's say, in complex environments, but also it's very, very simple environments. And with the help of AI, yes, you will be able to process more information. That means you have to produce more things, okay? You have to be more capable to handle more load through your day. Okay, this is why the AI was created, to increase the productivity again. But the productivity was handled by these people that you have fired. And you believe, yes, that it's not necessary, not required. These people here had the expertise, had all, let's say, the potential to develop the company's, let's say, mission and vision. Maybe not 100%, but maybe 80% of that, because there is always losses, okay? And you had some people that from here, some other team of people that had the perception that this team is not doing anything, okay? This was the perception. And the only thing that they're able to understand is when this team is off and they will receive all the risks and all the questions from the business, okay? Because the business still needs some answers, because the business, let's say, the trading departments and claim departments, it can be various, let's say, departments, okay? Trading, claims, it can be whatsoever, let's say, maintenance departments, it can be manufacturing departments. They need still your expertise, which is not now available here. And for sure, because they do not have the expertise, let's say, for shipping and maritime, they will start to look here, okay? They will start to look here. Maybe they will not be helped because the load is huge here. Not because they cannot handle it, because they do not like to handle it, this load. okay? So what is happening? Yes, they start asking the response time. The response time is very, very long. So here the communication takes very, very long because these people had a specific stakeholders list, which can be also the participants from all these departments. And now all these stakeholder lists and the supply chain and the chain that has been in between, which is really huge, it has to be handled by these teams. So this thing here, in order to build, let's say, a good cooperation with the stakeholders and understand also what is required, what is their needs, it is taking some time in order to identify how you are linked within organization. This is you, and this is here, let's say for example, the stakeholders. Okay. Within the organization to find what is their job in the industry, okay? What they're doing and for which reason. Okay, they're there to understand. This takes time and this takes a specific approach in order to have the communication ports available. So basically, yes, they know that you are there to support them. If you are here, let's say you, but maybe it's not you anymore, and you have your stakeholders here that are doing and related with some other stakeholders here, okay, within the organizations, all these people are making decisions, okay? They're making decisions here, 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 maybe here, here. So let's do it with D, decisions, okay? Or selections, it can be selections also. Maybe they're not making decisions. And all the things required a answer. When they have the clear answer, this party here can transfer the information further. Okay, this is done for this and this reason. And we have to act with this way for that exact reason, because we have here the expertise. It can be anything. So when a team here, it's targeting you or some other, let's say, teams and destroy your role as your, let's say, expertise, you are not able directly to help all the things here, okay? And this team will never are able exactly to replicate of what you have created here. It will be completely different. Maybe it will work, maybe not. Who knows? Only the times this can show. But for sure, if you have a team which has huge results and showing high capabilities, it is very, very difficult to build again a team. Okay? Because basically, yes, you have lost it, all the people that was in combination in that team. But the most important thing is that the managers are not trusting, let's say, yes, are not trusting this team because they are not following the HR rules, for example, okay? Or they are not following the working program, let's say, of the office, okay? They are working, let's say, remote working. Because what is required, yes, from this team is to be connected with all the stakeholders, does not matter physically or, let's say, from computer, and receiving questions and answer to the questions. Since you're able, let's say, to answer the questions and the business is satisfied, okay, the business is satisfied, you do not have to follow these rules, okay, and you do not have also to report here. So basically, you have the accountability, you have the responsibility, and you do not have to go to your management directly. So it is you between the business which are focused on the needs of the business and how the business are working. Okay, let's leave it like that. And basically, yes, the rules, that's why I'm saying the rules are very, very old. Are very, very old because we're living, yes, after post-COVID eras, let's say, yes, post-COVID working environments. The environments have changed. Also, the new generations have changed. And for sure, it will be much more difficult in the future. And that's why I'm saying that's difficult for difficult. Okay, it will be more demandful, let's say, to find a new person, okay, for that roles. So you will find somebody they will not like, because simply it has to follow again the rules. And basically, yes, it will be a complete cycle until the management is off that, or until the proposal for changing, let's say, the rules will come. And the businesses that are able to adapt quickly on that are able, let's say, to change, deliver something extraordinary to the expertise people that are willing to provide their expertise. This will be the game changing for the businesses. This is where you will have the maximum efficiency. On the teams, it will be transparent. Yes, this is what we have done. This is what we have achieved. And we have to focus only to the results. Okay? Results. Do we have results at the end of the year? Or we do not have any results at the end of the year? And what is the achievables? What each individuals are bringing to the table, and what is the earnings? So I see, yes, that for cooperative world, it will be really, really difficult years that are incoming. Let's say 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, it will be a nightmare for them. Because simply, I have explained, they have created this broken culture. And basically, it is a competition without winners from both sides, okay? Because simply, you will get more load. You will get people that you don't know how they will react on your propositions, okay? You have some people, yes, where it's, let's say, predictable, but you don't like to work with them. You don't like to create opportunities for them. You do not like to develop these people, which is predictable and, let's say, in somehow liking, let's say, the system. Not completely, but okay, it is affordable to work there. But what you have to do now, you have, okay, maybe not now at the moment. For now, maybe, yes, it's very nice, we're doing fine, until the next big incident or accident will happen. Because as I told you, the stakeholders down, they do not have shipping expertise as we have. and they see the vessel as a car, okay? They see the ship as a car, okay? I have heard that things. Is it good? Is it bad? It's not for me to judge, but this is the reality. And by expertise being lost, you're not able also to create the next generation of expertise. So now at the moment, how is the conditions and the relations between the management and yourself? It is just a connection of a one tiny string, which in the event that collapse, that is all. You're already disconnected from the system. It's so quick. So the manager here will not ask his manager for assistance or what is required to do in order to avoid, let's say, any conflicts. What we can improve. Because here it is fear, okay? It is fear to face his manager, and also the fear to show weak here to the person of which is expertise here. That is all, my friends. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.